This is The Random. Welcome to The Random. My name is Marianne Awor Odoyo, and thank you for joining me today. Every so often, I find myself trying to be something, striving so hard to be the best version of self. But then again, I realize when I'm not striving to be the highest, the truest, the most authentic, most beautiful aspect of self just arises from within me. You know, we try to do our best and to be our best. And in off guard moments when we're not even trying to be anything, who we are just arises, and she's beautiful in what she is, in her authenticity, in just who she is and how she shows up, and it's something to think about, because we're out here striving to be this and this and this version of self and setting this and this and this goal, because this version of self we have in our mind is beautiful, right? It's who I want to be. It's the fulfillment of being this person. It's the discipline that this person has. It is the type of person she is. It's what this version of me represents to me. But then whenever whenever I'm not striving to be anything, just when I allow myself to be myself in the moment, a very beautiful version of self emerges, who is fulfilling me in this moment, who I'm proud to be, who I'm happy to experience. And she's just beautiful, and it was always in me, and it's always me. And she came about when I wasn't trying to be anything, but when I'm just who I am. It may be our most authentic selves, the parts of us that we're not striving so hard to change, the moments in our lives when we're not reaching for something. And a beautiful aspect of us just shows up, reveals itself, and you realize I've always been beautiful even without trying. I have so much discipline even without trying to be disciplined. I can focus on things that I just like to do without trying so hard to be a focused version of self. The truest and the best version of self just revealing itself as you already are that when you're not trying to be. And I feel like that's kind of, I wanted to say crazy, but that's something to just feel and think about. Um, so anyway, I wrote something. Let's read it out. Slow, gentle, and consistent. Let's unpack that first sentence. Slow, gentle, and consistent. From where I am in this moment, that's how God feels for me, how God's love feels, how success feels, how everything kind of feels, just slow, gentle, consistent, everything that is meaningful. When we're working towards something, working to achieve something, I want to move away from wanting to see big results within a short time or something, and just move gently. Move gently, very slowly, but consistently, because it is that consistency that compounds everything. I've seen a consistent droplet of water fill a 20-liter jerrycan. It takes a whole lot of time. It is very slow. It's a droplet. It's literally a drop. But in its consistency, it eventually brings out something. It brings out a very significant result. So this is like movement that is very slow, very gentle, no pressure to perform, to get somewhere, to see some sort of results. Presence in whatever this journey is, and pacing yourself in gentleness and consistency. So it's like one bite at a time, one step at a time, movement in presence. I don't have to do this today, or I don't have to rush into this. Just take that as it resonates. So let's continue. Slow, gentle, and consistent. That's how it feels, spacing myself in the present moment, knowing that everything is exactly as it should be. All is working out for my highest good. The goal is to live fully, to find myself deeply in the highest way. No pressure to perform life. Allowing all that is meaning to reveal itself to me to do so. Release, breathe. Contrary to how I may have believed, maybe I don't have to do too much. Maybe alignment is not forced. Maybe alignment simply feels good. Maybe what life is meant to be is what I am experiencing. Maybe progress at times is not obvious. Maybe pressuring myself to be that which I think I should be is not the point. Back to the line, maybe what life is made to be is what I'm experiencing. Every so often, I find myself pressuring myself to be better. When I'm in a low, when I'm in the pits, it feels like something is wrong. Maybe I'm not. There's something I'm not doing right. But maybe what you're experiencing is just what life is in its entirety. It's like it's just part of life. Maybe you being in the pits, maybe you being in your lowest lows is not an indication that you're doing something wrong. Maybe you battling your bad habits, and I put bad in quotes. I don't know. I just feel we're in a universe of polarity, right? Bad, good, light, dark, high, low, whatever. Maybe you battling your bad habits is just part of your whole life experience. And in that moment of your battle, it feels like you're doing something wrong, or if you could have been better, or it just doesn't feel good. But that's not the end of it. Is you can give yourself grace for where you are, for how life is unfolding for you. Sorry. You can give yourself grace for how life is unfolding for you and through you, for what it is you have been given to experience at the moment. You can give yourself grace for being where you are and for being who you are as is revealed to you in the moment, as is playing out in your reality at the moment. Something just came into my mind today. Is like, is crazy people, there are crazy people out there who've been able to build great things. And this reminded me, maybe to build something beautiful, something great, the requirement is not perfection. Perfection is not what is required of you in order for you to build something great and wonderful and meaningful. Again, maybe because what do I know? Perfection is not the requirement to build something beautiful and great. It's not the requirement to live a life that is full and filling. It's not being in a place of always laughing, always being happy. It's great to always be happy. but it's also being able to welcome the other extreme of life, the uncertainty, the unexpectedness, right? And being here as I'm speaking about this, it's like, oh, I'm good, I'm wise, I'm talking about all this. But in moments when I'm filled with despair, it's tough. It's tough. But then you rise up out of it. And from it, you learn to appreciate those moments. You learn to be okay with things not working out how you've planned them. You learn to be okay with your lows. You learn to be okay with consequences of your actions. Maybe you learn to make better choices. So, back to the beginning, slow, gentle, and consistent. So, this is a reminder to be very slow and gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself as you strive to be a better person, as you strive to show up in what is true for you and authentic for you, as you strive to accept more of self, to express more of self. Just be gentle and consistent with that growth. Let it happen how it's meant to happen. Let it happen in its time. Is a very natural timing to things, and when we're not trying so hard to be something, it just arises up out of us. And that possibly just opens our eyes to the fact that I already am that which I'm trying so hard to be. I just haven't given myself room to see her within me, to recognize her source. Truly, you already are that which you're trying so hard to be. Just take this as it resonates. I understand we experience life very differently, but then again, I feel like life is something shared. It's a common experience, even when it's expressed very vastly, very differently for each and every one of us. So just express yourself as you are. Your truth is beautiful because it is who you are. It is how God is showing up through you. You're beautiful in what you are. I've had moments of second guessing myself where I've created a video and I'm like, oh, I don't think I want to share this because I'm thinking, is it really going to resonate with people? How will people see me? Just like some doubts, sharing some parts of self. And so today I want to take back my power and be gentle with myself. And to share parts of self that I'm ready to share, or the parts of self that I simply want to share. So I hope this counts for something for someone out there. Slowly, gently, consistently. Stay present. Bye.